What is up, fight fans? In today's video, we have got Conor McGregor, who just issued Dana White an ultimatum. He is demanding $100 million for a fight at the UFC White House event. But here's where it gets interesting. Ilia Topuria just added more mystery with his latest post. Also, the countdown to UFC 320 is heating up, and the drama between Alex Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev is getting intense.
Nobody understands this guy. He doesn't speak English.
So stick around because we've got all of that and some more. Now, Conor McGregor just issued Dana White an ultimatum. He is demanding $100 million for a fight at the UFC White House event, plus 100 golden visas for himself, his family, and his friends. $100 million isn't just a number. It would be the biggest payday in MMA history. And if Conor gets what he wants, it would instantly take his financial status to another level. Right now, McGregor is already considered the richest fighter in MMA history. But this isn't just about money. A $100 million fight at the White House would turn Conor into an even bigger global brand. The fact that the fight could take place at the president's residence during the country's 250th anniversary would draw attention not only from MMA fans, but from the entire world. It is also a chance for him to rebuild his reputation after scandals and lost sponsorships. Many companies turned away from Conor in the past, but an event like this could reopen the doors for massive endorsement deals. But here is where it gets interesting. If Conor really fights at the White House, he says it has to be Michael Chandler. But recently, Ilia Topuria threw some fuel on the fire. In a cryptic post, he wrote, "Who wants to bet with me that I'll be the White House main event?" Well, that immediately got fans talking. If Conor is the main event, and Topuria is also sure he'll be fighting in the headline spot, could the UFC actually make this fight happen? Yeah, it sounds a little crazy, but as you know, if Dana White wants to make it happen, nothing's going to stop him. And it would be one of the biggest fights in UFC history. Now, the mystery only grew after Dana White himself added to the drama. In his Instagram stories, he first wrote, "I have a feeling today is going to be an incredible day." But then, just a couple hours later, he backtracked and posted, "I jumped the gun. Today is gonna be a regular day." So now fans are left guessing. Is this just Dana White playing with the audience? Or is the UFC really setting up McGregor versus Topuria at the White House this summer? Conor versus Topuria. Book it. It will break the internet, wrote one fan. While others, well, they weren't so sure. I don't think so, and here are two reasons why. They'll want an American headliner who can win. You'd probably crush any American in your division. If they're both on the card and not fighting each other, there's a 0% chance Conor isn't the headliner, wrote another fan.
My message to you, Dana White, is this. If you don't put Jon Jones on the White House card, I'm done. I'm done watching the UFC. I will never tune in for another event, not one more. It really pisses me off that you are playing these games with Jon Jones. Let him main event the White House. You can rely on him, okay? You can. I promise you can. You really can. So Dana White, put Jon Jones on the White House card, or I'm just gonna go mental.
Over the years, plenty of fighters have been lined up against McGregor's name, but Daniel Cormier believes that nobody truly matches his star power. On the latest episode of Good Guy Bad Guy, DC called McGregor one of a kind. Still, he admitted that Ilia Topuria might be the closest to living up to the hype.
I think it's unfair to compare people to Conor McGregor. I really do. I don't think anybody will ever reach that level of stardom. But I believe if there isn't a category that you could compare Ilia to Conor, and it'd be just, it's the fact that he had all that hype and he's lived up to it. I don't know that he ever becomes the star Conor does, but I believe he has lived up to the hype and the expectation at a level that was thrust on him from the moment he got to the UFC, and he should be very proud of that.
The countdown to UFC 320 is heating up, and the drama around Alex Pereira and Magomed Ankalaev has taken center stage. The first time they met, Ankalaev pretty much dominated Pereira, and that's why many were sure the second fight wouldn't change much. It's a rematch that nobody really needs, but if there is one thing that sells fights, it's conflict. And right now the conflict between these two is all over the place. It started when Alex Pereira accused Magomed Ankalaev of being a coward. According to Pereira, Ankalaev was hiding from him at the UFC Performance Institute instead of facing him head-on. Now, of course, that did not sit well with the proud Dagestani fighter, and when Ankalaev and Pereira recently crossed paths at the UFC PI, Ankalaev clapped back.
Зачем? Я же вот здесь, что хотел?
I don't understand. I understand it.
Ты хотел меня видеть? Вот я здесь, I'm here.
Ó, ele acha que a gente tava tipo, mencionando o professor dele, tá ligado? Ele tá sentou aqui e agora ele falou...
Не зачем там спрятаться?
Acha que ele tá falando? Ты же говорил, что мы прячемся. Ele entende inglês, não?
Какая девушка сказала, ну-ка покажи мне ее. Я был на процедуре вообще-то.
Ele falou assim, que a menina falou isso para mim me mostra que eu tava fazendo o tratamento. Pô, eu vi no vídeo, velho. O vídeo a gente filmou, não era conversa nossa. It's on the YouTube video that he posted on his channel.
То, что ему девушка сказала, это нам не важно. Если он хотел меня увидеть, вот я здесь. Добро пожаловать.
Ele falou, o que a menina falou não importa, ele me queria ver, eu tô aqui. E aí?
Mas o que tem a ver agora?
Esse problema é esse.
Ele pode falar o que ele quiser agora, que tipo, a gente não pode brigar agora, entendeu?
Добро пожаловать в любое время. Как хотят, так ни разницы нет.
Agora,
Ele falou, não faz diferença pra mim em qualquer momento.
No problema.
somos profissionais, respeito você, mas dia 4 de outubro eu vou bater em você. Vou bater de mão aberta, na sua cara.
Скажи, дай ему, зачем бросаться словами, то, что не знаешь ничего.
Мы ожидаем 4 октября бой. Давайте сделаем это в ринге. Зачем говорить пустые слова?
Ele falou, cara, na verdade a gente vai lutar no dia 4 de outubro, a gente não tem que trocar palavras mais.
Mas eu não falei nada, ele sempre falou. Eu nunca falei nada,
Yeah.
ele sempre falou. E agora quando chegou frente a frente é um cuzão.
And now that we're here face to face, you know, you look like the asshole because you're the one on Twitter talking.
Хочешь здесь, хочешь там.
Что я говорил, что я спрятался в комнате, это я сказал или он?
Ele falou o que ele tá falando, que faz para você falar para ele que ele tá se escondendo de você.
Ele tá ali, pô, tá com o time dele. Você quer vir lá pra dentro? Ele falou assim, ok, melhor, vai lá pra dentro. A menina falou isso.
He said the UFC PI girl told you that Alex and his team was coming in for training and that it would be best for you to go wait in the room and that you agreed to wait.
Девушка закрыла дверь, она сказала, подожди, они не хотят с ним подраться, что ли? В чем проблема? Чтобы говорить на публику, что я закрылся.
Ele falou que basicamente eles seguraram ele aí e falaram, você não pode sair agora.
То же самое, не нужно словами бросаться. Мы ожидаем 4 октября бой. Давайте сделаем это в ринге. Зачем говорить пустые слова?
Eu não falei nada, ele sempre falou. Eu nunca falei nada, ele sempre falou. E agora quando chegou frente a frente é um cuzão.
Mas tá bom, mas o que ele tá falando?
No Shama, let's go. October 4.
But what does he mean by let's focus on fighting, not trash talk? Dude, without the trash talk, this sport wouldn't be nearly as exciting. Ankalaev also said that he no longer respects Pereira.
Up until recently, I had respect for him as a fighter, as a person, but I no longer respect him. Trash talk is something that you hype up the fight and you say something funny. When you lie to people and say that, oh, I saw him and he hid, or he was hiding in a PI, the stuff like that he recently said, I don't respect people like that. Why would you lie about something that never happened? He doesn't speak English. I speak enough English to explain myself. And there was a guy there who spoke English, but he refused to translate. So therefore, we were forced to use the translator. But I can say what I want to say. It's just, I don't think he knows how to do that.
And then on top of that, Ankalaev dropped another interesting detail recently. He indirectly confirmed that his manager, Ilia Topuria, has always been the one writing comments for him. Recently, he said that for the past 2 months, he's been writing his tweets himself using ChatGPT and Google Translate. But that means, just as fans suspected, all of this time, the comments where he went after not only Pereira were written not by him, but by Ali. Because on Ankalaev's Twitter, someone also shows interest in news about Kash Patel and Cody G. It's hard to believe that Ankalaev even knows who those people are. But one thing is for sure, UFC 320 just got a lot more interesting. In a recent interview, Pereira said that he was only at 40% in the first fight with Ankalaev, and that is why he lost.
Deal with that is not cool, but honestly, man, like if I put together everything that was going on with me, and I'm not gonna say right now, it makes me even happy that I was able to fight, to do the fight that I did under everything that was going on with me. I'm not trying to talk over there, anything like that. Of course, I'm not happy that with the loss, but knowing my potential and like, you know what I mean, the way that I fought, you know what I mean, I'm actually even surprised that I was able to fight like that under everything that was going on with me.
Earlier this week, Alex Pereira pulled a prank on Renato Moicano during a phone call, pretending to be upset about questions Moicano asked Glover Teixeira on a recent podcast. Moicano broke down the full backstory of the prank, while Gilbert Burns jumped in to troll him for getting scared.
Glover Teixeira, they got more than 100k views.
Wow.
And I did ask him a question, like I think it was not that bad.
Yeah.
I asked, Glover, on your prime?
He's not bad, he's just like a little, you know.
So I'm gonna, you guys decide. I don't know if that was that bad, but I asked him, Glover, you and Poitin on the prime, who wins?
Yeah.
You know? And Glover, like, super respectful, say, I think Poitin is the man, like he was respectful. And then Poitin watched the video.
What did you say back to him? Did you agree with him or you thought Glover would win?
No, I didn't say anything, you know? I didn't say anything.
You were afraid to say something?
No,
you were afraid of Poitin, bro?
No. Of course I am. Don't you see the video, brother? And then Poitin watched the video and then he say, hey, let's call him. Yeah. Let's troll him, right? And then he called me and the whole video came about. But I don't know. Gilbert said that I was afraid. I don't know about that.
For sure you were afraid. Because people don't know you. Everyone that see you just see you going loud, going crazy. But whenever you got the phone, Poitin call you and say, hey, what's up, my brother? You're already shaking. Hey, I don't like the thing. What thing? Yeah, brother. That was your opinion.
Bro, well, let me ask you an honest question. When you looked down at your phone and you saw Poitin was calling, what was the first thought that came to your head?
Look, it was Poitin. He called me through WhatsApp, but then...
But you knew it was him?
No, because he blocked, you know, I don't accept.
So you didn't even know who it was?
I didn't even know who it was. Okay. And then he messaged me, hey, this is Poitin, answer the phone. But look, then I see Poitin, hey, answer the phone, pick up the phone. And then but the problem was I was driving with my son and then I hit a nail. So I got the flat tire and then I put on the tire shop and I was walking home like tired, you know. And then he called me. Tired. And then he called me and say, hey, what's up, Moicano? I'll be straight with you. You know, I'm very, like, people don't like me because they stuff that I say, but I didn't like what you say on the podcast. And I say, what's up, my brother? Why? I was not trying to. And then you guys saw on the video. Some people say that I was afraid.
Yeah.
Other people say that I was doing good. Gilbert Burns. You know, Gilbert Burns is fake, my brother. I think if Poitin called him, he was, no, Poitin, I'm a huge fan. Poitin, no, I didn't say that. I'm going to take the video out.
Pereira also asked fans if he should wear the yellow shorts or his custom ones, and whether he should shave his head or keep the hair for the Ankalaev fight.
Pessoal, olha só, pedi a ajuda de vocês aqui. A opinião dos fãs é muito importante pra mim. Tô a fim de mudar um pouco, né? De lutar com um short desse, é claro que com os desenhos, né, do meu short, né, que eu sempre venho lutando. E meu cabelo, o que vocês acham? Deixar o cabelo assim ou raspar? Chama.
Alex Pereira, what's up, bro? What's good? You good, bro? Yes. Hey, I watch your fights, man. Eu falo português. Ah, fala português? Sim, eu falo.
O Primeiro que tava lá na feira, não?
Ask if you feel mad in mathematics? No, I didn't meet you. No, I didn't meet you. No, I didn't meet you. What you eating right now?
Tá comendo agora? Saladinho, salada. Some salad.
You just got done training? You ever seen that clip of you like hitting the punching machine, then you got to score, then I hit the punching machine, Was you going serious when you hit that punching machine at Fanatics? Remember that? You ever seen that clip?
Yeah,
he was.
Alexander Volkanovski has picked a winner in the fight between Jack Della Maddalena and Islam Makhachev. Volkanovski said that he is confident Makhachev will be a dangerous opponent for many fighters in the welterweight division, though he believes that Jack can handle him.
Do you believe he might be able to stop Islam going up to this weight class?
Stop him, yeah. I mean, look, JDM's boxing and pressure that he can do, incredible. So I definitely can get a finish.
All right, favorite team?
Islam's great. Him moving up, I still think he's a nightmare for a lot of the people in the division, but I think JDM can do it.
But Maddalena himself is convinced that he'll knock out Makhachev.
I'm going to go for it, I would love, obviously that'd be the best case scenario, get the finish. I can see it happening, I can see it blowing the roof off MSG, taking out pound for pound number one with no doubts, finish would be the dream.
All my opponents say, I'm going to stop his wrestling, he's not going to take me down, but Australia don't have wrestling. That's why I don't care.
Thank you. No, bro. Khalifa, be careful.
Khalifa, take it easy on him, please.
Oh, let's go. Oh, normal. Bo. Как дальше? Good job, Khalifa. Good job, Khalifa.
That is all for today, but if you liked the video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. We appreciate you all.